Hello everyone, warm sunny greetings still to everyone out there. If you're hearing this, I will be telling today about interpretation of your dreams. Something like maybe 2 years ago, I in a very, careful way, really shy about it. I made maybe my first videos about lucid dreaming, how to dream lucidly, categories of the dream, because all those things were happening to me, but it doesn't really sound normal in this world. Maybe still, if I would tell you that, okay, the centaur was teaching me about astrology and all these creatures are showing up in my dreams and so on. But thanks to the Polish community and a lot of people that are writing to me with their dreams, with their experiences that are similar to mine in the quality, today I will just go straight forward and tell you about, because it's happening all over the world and I'm very thankful for it. I'm not the only one here. So if you do have a lot of dreams, you don't know how to interpret this, I hope this material will give you the basic ideas how to start interpreting your dreams. I learned a lot from my own experiences with dreaming and categorizing, and this video is still there. Please go to the playlist, and it is about lucid dreaming. I will try to find it also and put it in the comments here or in the description of this video, so you can have a direct access. So I won't repeat myself today, but more or less just for a reminder, I was telling you about categories of the dreams that time, the prediction, the communication with other races, the communication with those departed already, about symbolism, symbolic dreams from our subconsciousness, about any types of dreams that happened to me in all these years, and I described in my books, putting it of course into a fiction. At the time I wasn't really sure that anybody else could have some experiences like that, so I thought, okay, this is really peculiar. I'm really glad and happy this is not peculiar anymore, and a lot of you have those dreams, and some of you from the English speaking community also have dreams, and I'm very glad to hear that and read your emails about it. So a little bit about interpreting, not only from my experiences, also from great process-oriented psychology and the person, the one who invented that, Arnold Mindell, and he developed that, and I learned from his student, and I participated in many workshops, but one that I remember so vividly and I loved it, it was from Jane Dworkin in England, and she was teaching amazing stuff about interpretation of dreams, how you can even predict a lot about the person, about future tendencies for addictions, profession, personality, some stuff in life that can happen from the childhood dream. It was amazing. So how to start? Some of the dreams that I got from you are very vivid. A lot is happening, and normally when I read something like that, my first impressions is the richness of the spiritual life, and the richness also what's going on probably around, but also how your subconsciousness, your intuitive mind is digesting it, interpreting it, showing you. That is this richness of your soul. That is my first impression. If you want, we could try every now and then something like that. That depends, of course, on my time. If you write me a dream and you want me to interpret it, and you allow it to do it online, I can of course keep your name anonymous, and I can just share with the dream, so maybe other people can also relate to it. Or sometimes, if you want, just comment under the video, and if I find a time, and I will pick few dreams and we get to it. Considering other stuff, the mostly Polish people were asking about workshops, how to interpret dreams, and this is possible. Probably in 2 months from now, probably. But if you are interested in that, let me know about it. I will slowly start to build up a group like that. But today, take your dream, whatever you dreamt about, and it's very important first to also pay attention to your quality of your life, your feelings, your moods, what happened yesterday, past days in your life, because all of that is affecting the quality of your dreaming and the content of your dreams. Also, what kind of relationships you have, what kind of health issues you have, everything you have to take into account. And also, if you're going to work on your dream, I recommend working in pair with someone who knows you, so you can study this together, someone you can trust, and you can share certain things, so you can give yourself a feedback and you can verify sometimes. And then, of course, the little groups together. So first of all, we pay attention to our quality of our life, what we are interested in. So if someone likes, stories about aliens, it's no wonder he's going to dream about aliens. But if someone never encountered the topic about aliens, which is very unlikely in this world, and suddenly starts a series of dreams about aliens, then it's going to have a different meaning for that person. So first of all, taking account everything. Now, what I would do, and a lot from you do that, you write down your dreams. This is perfect because with the marker, with something in a different color, you can start paying attention to all the figures of your dream and mark them. Mark also activity, what the doing, what's happening, and the entities in your dream, the figures of your dreams, and also tools, items, everything that is important. Then read it again or tell your dream again to someone and look for those things that you missed, that you didn't recognize, that something that is less important. Maybe it's unimportant at all, but maybe it will be crucial. Maybe it's just something further away from your consciousness at this time. Now, with every word you marked, so let's say you dream about flower. You have a first connotation, so make a note. The first connotation, what is it related to? The feeling of it. How do you feel? Is it neutral? Is it likable to you, or something dangerous? So your first connotation, for first impression to all of that. Now, probably, if you have the richness, it's not 2 figures, but it's 10 or 20. I had a dream here when someone was dreaming about bears or lions or monkeys, big conflict, rabbits, running away, driving, finding the way. That's a lot, but pick the most important ones, because you can work with someone, you can shape shift into the figure of your dreams. And for a few seconds, try to become each figure of your dream in order to understand the quality of that. So for example, flower. Is this delicate flower? You become that like a subtle flower, or is it a tree, plant, like it's very stable? Because you're going to experience it in a different way. The more impressions you have, the more understanding you have about the quality of that figure, item, the more you can bring that power into your life. Think about, what does it tell you? Are you this way, or are you needing that quality to bring more into your life? And then you can start to think about that later. So that's another thing. If you dream about something nasty, something unwanted, something that gives you a lot of trouble, fear, usually this is the time when you are not so eager to shapeshift into that enemy of yours. We call that, it's probably an enemy or a devil or evil, whatever kind. And I understand that you are more reluctant to do so. However, if you manage to do it, this is also the very powerful quality in that figure. That's something that seemed to be an evil, to turn into your ally And I just gonna give you an example. I probably gave it already in a previous videos, when I was sort of a channeling for my books, and I was seeing and actually had that dream about Ea, that's the time, the race of Anunnaki coming on Earth and doing genetic manipulation on people. I had a dream. He was like a red devil that I jumped on him, and he had horns, and I grabbed him, and I thought it's a bad figure, but what it was that time that gave me also an access to a power that I needed in my life, because it was very stable. It was very stable, very firm, and it was also the aspect of a male, of something that I needed to have it more within myself, something like maybe more assertiveness. So if I understood that, and if I could shapeshift into that, I could gain the power of that figure that was not so cool into something I can use in my life and actually get a better result if I wanted to. So if you can, if you are able to, it's suggested that you can shapeshift into all this out of curiosity, all these figures of your dreams. What may happen when you work with someone and someone tells you a dream, the edge or the time when you, for example, are very reluctant to keep on working, very tired, you're almost falling asleep, you're yawning, you don't want to do it, it's so awkward that it's almost impossible. It's of course, except at the time that you really need oxygen, but most of the times it looks really weird, like you just don't want to do it anymore. It's stopping point. And if you work with someone like that, and that person doesn't want to work on his dream anymore, it's really not advisable to push it, because this protective mechanism is for some reason there, and psychologically it is not advised to push someone through the edge, because usually what happens, these people, then we are not able to maybe digest that information yet, or it can give someone a nervous breakdown, put it in psychosis, or just disappoint, not really disappoint, but it can put someone in the state that he's more reluctant, and all the job he did already puts him 3 steps backwards. He has to try again, and he's confused, it doesn't feel good, so it's just gonna take more time. So we do not push someone through this border, through this edge, but if this person trusts you, and sometimes you acknowledge it, you joke a little bit about it, like, okay, here we have an edge, you can decide with this person if he wants to continue that. If he wants, you can go a little bit further. However, this person should feel safe and comfortable and is able to stop anytime that is necessary. Anytime that something is threatening or dangerous, this person cuts it off. And it's very important to follow the person who dreams, not the other way around, because we have our own symbolism, connotation with the dream. And if someone who comes to us to interpret our dream comes to us is usually more vulnerable, and maybe picks up the information that is not his, not hers, but is ours. So to stay a little bit more objective, it's better to follow that person, because this person has the answer for everything. Our job is more to bring it to the surface and take a look at that together, so this person can draw better conclusions and see what it means for her or his life. So this is just the basic information. Of course, if you like, we can do much more and work on this childhood dream and amplify it, those figures, how they behave. You can really have almost like a drama, like a theater show, with shape-shifting into different parts of your personality to gain the power, gain the understanding, what how that can serve you in your life. And I love this kind of work. It helped me a lot, and I hope this will give you this basic ideas of how to do it. Now, the last information, if for some reason you were dreaming and you stopped, you don't know how to dream, you don't have dreams, you never had, and people ask how to start a dreaming or how to start a dreaming after they claim that someone blocked them during their experiences, that we have these blockages or we don't see clarity, we're not there anymore. So how to start dreaming? Dreaming, it is said that is often related to our life force, our energy that we have in life. So if you have those peaceful time, you're not stressed, you have more time, you're probably going to dream more vividly and you're going to remember your dreams. You have more this sort of so-called spiritual energy for it. If you want to, you can maintain it. You can access it through the meditation, sometimes sitting just for half an hour with open palms. It's like gaining the prana, the energy of sitting in front of the sun, in the nature, hugging the tree. So all these basic things we were already in those previous videos talking about are crucial, that you gain more energy for yourself. You are more integrated with yourself. You are more with yourself. So you are able to hear yourself, actually. Another thing, when you feel or you think someone blocked you or took away your power. I had those emails that people after relationship, they lost the ability to dream and so on, and they suspect that their ex-partner did something paranormal, whatever that is. The main thing to release those blockages, it's also conscious breathing. And when you breathe, I had that video about creating a reality, like speeding up manifestation, manifesting whatever you want. It's in the playlist, so please look for it. It's in this lucid dreaming paranormal playlist. And it's very important you breathe in from the bottom of your spine into your forehead. So you imagine, of course you don't breathe here, but you imagine you breathe further up, and you may feel that there is some blockages along the way. For a while, keep breathing and expounding, and you may also experience that. Where is it coming from? Is it on the side? Is it from the above? Or is it, someone blocked it here? And then by the breathing, with a reasonable amount of time, so it's going to take you some time, you can push through it. However, yes, indeed, there are some people who try to do a certain sort of dark magic or just mental cursing someone or so on. There are always people like that. So if you do those paranormal things, if you study, if you train, it's very crucial and important to make sure that you know your shadow, your weaknesses, your desires, because they can take you over. And so many times I watched that with other people, that their most hidden desire was taking them over. And for example, they wanted to be very rich and they started to make money from other people, doing some shady things around. And unfortunately, fortunately, it has always impact and the energy likes to come back. So the universe will harmonize the energies anyway, whether you call it karma or something else. So do not focus about who blocked, what happened. Of course, you can just know out of your curiosity, but it's more important you pay attention if your spiritual hygienic, you say hygienic probably, is spiritually, you also have this clarity and the colors are clear and you are clear and something is and everything is in harmony. You are like this one tree trunk, harmonizing on every level, being together. So then it's harder for those who want to maybe push you out of balance to kick you out of it, because you are stable, you are within yourself. Anytime you are pulled somewhere in one or another direction, you are more into being manipulated. So it's harder to differentiate when you do not have clarity. We're going to talk about those things still and relationships. I hope this was clear enough. Please let me know about it, about how to start interpreting your dreams and find the meaning of your dreams for yourself. So you do not need to call anyone every time, but you can trust yourself first, because your dreams, you are the specialist of your dreams and nobody else. Just like I am specialist of my dreams, nobody else. So don't let anyone to tell you what is true here, what not, what is real or not, but stick to your own interpretation, and then you can verify in your reality, is it helpful or not, and how it applies to your reality. Okay, thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. And I thank you very much for likes and sometimes comments. I know on the English side still not so many people are there, but some of it likes to listen. So I'm greeting you warmly. Bye bye.